I'm here in Medjugorje and I'm with, what's your name?
Edna.
Where are you from, Edna?
I am from Westminster, Colorado.
And how often have you been in Medjugorje?
This is my first time.
First time?
Yes.
Wow, you give me goosebumps.
Yeah, I do.
And
it's
how
really
is the
great.
experience
Beautiful, beautiful.
Why?
And because I'm 70 years old and I made it up the mountain. I made up to the
mountain?
top. And I was with Mickey, and Mickey is just the best. And I made it up the mountain all the way to the top, and it was just wonderful. I can't tell you how wonderful it was. We've been going to Mass every day. And
You always have been Catholic? You wanted to say something?
Yes,
sorry.
I was cradle Catholic, and we are staying with Mariana. And this morning we got a talk by Mariana with Mickey being the translator. It was just fabulous. She's amazing. She's going to serve us dinner right now. We're going over there and she'll serve us dinner.
Wow,
she serves us lunch every day. She's just so beautiful, so beautiful.
Yeah. Mariana, to explain to the viewers, it's one of the visionaries here in Medjugorje. And she has a guest house and takes groups and gives testimony about her life. You know?
Yes.
And there's a beautiful book, My Heart Will Triumph, from her.
I read Triumph of the Heart. My Heart Will Triumph. I read that book. That was beautiful.
And how was it for you to read that book?
It was beautiful. It's a great read.
You read it before coming here?
Yes.
And what was your impression when you read it? Did you believe it?
I did. I did. I believe everything. I believe it all.
And being here now after reading the book, what is the experience?
It's, I don't know how to say it. It's just fabulous. You just get such a warm, happy feeling being here. I haven't had any, supernatural miracles, but just, the people that we're with, and I don't know, it's just a feeling that you just get, a warm feeling that this is.
Like coming home?
Yes, and the rosary, I found the rosary when I was 27. I said I was 70, and it always struck me that, oh my gosh, how come people don't know about this beautiful prayer? And then all of a sudden, 10 years ago, people started getting into the rosary. They started understanding it, and I just love that prayer so much. I don't know how people get along without prayer.
You prayed it from, you said 27 years old, you made
I found
the rosary
again. I mean, I knew it, but I found it for real. And
how did you find it for real?
in a bookstore. I found a book about it, and I went, oh, this is great. We're giving Our Lady roses with every Hail Mary, and I just thought that was so great, so beautiful. It came alive for me, and I always worried. I thought, why don't people know? Why don't Catholics know about this? And I've given testimony at work, given that book out to many, many people, mostly Catholics that don't get it. They don't understand it. So it's nice to see all the people here that pray the rosary, and the reverence at Mass is, you have 6,000 people there, and you can hear a pin drop. People just love our Lord so much. It's just great.
Touching.
Touching, yeah.
And what would you say? Why is the rosary prayer so beautiful and powerful?
I don't know. It's such a gift that we give to Our Lady. It's such a weapon. It's a great weapon. It's just a way to connect with God. And I don't know. I can't.
It's
I
your
can't
way
put it
to
in
connect
words.
to God, no?
Yes.
Personally, it's a personal, private thing.
Yes.
Personal, right?
Yes.
And you feel that your petitions are heard when you pray that prayer?
Yes, I do. I feel like sometimes, one of the promises of the Rosary is that you will get a sign from Our Lady, and I've had signs over the years. Little things that have happened. Meeting people in Rome, for example, that are from my town, and I'm thinking, wow, how can that happen?
Yeah.
How can that happen? Everything has to happen perfectly. Anyway.
And to finish, the confession is very, very important here in Medjugorje. Did you go to confession?
I did.
What would you tell people who are scared to go to confession? Maybe 20 years they didn't go?
Well, they just need to go. And I had a priest tell me one time, there's nothing that you can tell me that I haven't heard. And just come to Christ. And there's no sin that you have ever committed that is bad as some people's sins. A priest told me that, and I believe that.
You believe it?
I believe it. So just tell them, come to confession, and just make a list, just go in there and just do it, because you'll feel so great. Every time I come out of confession, I feel great. and I go probably at least once a month, maybe more often than that. So
that's the secret. You seem to be very serene, very calm, very joyful. That's what people say here, this peaceful joy. That's what Our Lady gives. You have that joy. How could people have that? Everybody's looking for this.
They are looking.
Yeah.
They're looking.
How do they get it? How did you get
Prayer.
it?
Prayer. And just being kind to people. And that's all.
Very simple, no? And
Very
your
simple.
favorite place here in Medjugorje?
So far, I love Rome too, though.
You like Rome?
I love Rome.
Rome? Why Rome?
I've been at Rome a lot of times.
Why Rome?
Well, because
inspire people to go there.
Because I'm a
It's
flight
our
attendant.
capital,
I'm a
kind
flight
of,
attendant, and I flew to Rome
Yeah.
for, well, mostly Rome for 11 years out of Washington D.C. So I did a lot of Rome, and I just love it.
You have a favorite spot in Rome you want to tell people? Sacred place for Catholics, which is
Well,
very beautiful?
this church behind the Pantheon, Santa Maria Sopra, I believe is the name of it. It's beautiful. And of course, Santa Maria Medjugorje, that's lovely.
Why?
It's 124 steps on the top. It's the highest place. It's just a beautiful church. There's
I
so
have to
many
go.
beautiful
I
churches.
didn't know, for example.
It's, you know, where the wedding cake building is?
No.
Well, it's just at the end of Via del Corso, and it looks like a wedding cake. It's kind of an ugly building. It's not a church or anything, but right there is where Santa Maria Medjugorje is, and it's 124 steps to the top. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's a gorgeous church, and it's really one of the highest spots in Rome.
You feel it very spiritual, the place, Rome? Yeah,
I do.
And at the end, you went to Cross Mountain, Apparition Hill. Which one do you prefer?
Well, the one Apparition Hill was the easiest.
Yes, it's really smaller, no?
Yeah.
And it was nice. You liked
It's
that?
nice.
Our Lady.
Make sure you take your walking stick because it helps.
Yes, exactly.
Where's
Nice
my
advice.
friend?
He's
Did he
behind us
leave?
coming.
Okay, he's probably
And
waiting
at
for
the
me.
end, what would you tell people? Why come to Medjugorje one time?
Just come. That's all. Just come.
Come and see how it is.
Come and see for yourself.
Like the quietness and the peacefulness. Thank you so much for that beautiful interview.
All right, you're welcome.
Also wir waren in Rom und wir waren mit einem